I forgot the Hadoo was there. What is bruh sound effect number 3? I don't know if I'm familiar with that one.
Bruh. Bruh.
Age.
H right here.
So I don't actually know where this file came from, unless this was... Maybe this is Joel's save? I don't know why that would be on this computer. Either way, I'm just going to erase the... whatever this one is, I guess. No. I've never done 22% at all. Joel did with heavy save state abuse, with, like, the co-op thing that we did. I've done 23 on console at least 3 times. So that's why I'm trying this on, emulator, so I can basically redo the hard parts as needed. And depending on if I actually eventually get it, and, like, learn the tricks, then I might potentially be able to do it on console one day. I'm probably gonna have to tell this, again when more people show up. The 1% is boost ball. You can also get down to 21 with skipping space jump, but I'm not gonna do that because it's really, really bad. And you can, theoretically get down to 20% by skipping Variasuit. From what I've heard, I don't think anyone's actually done it. I also don't know how you do it. But, allegedly, that's, like, a thing that is being looked into. I don't know why I went into Morph Ball here. Low percent task for what? The 20? I know 21 has been done on console. I don't think 20 has been done at all, including tasks. I only heard of it from, like, someone mentioned it in stream, like, a while ago, and I did, like, the barest minimum of looking up what it was and didn't look in any further into it. So it's not really anything I'm too concerned about. Basically, there's 2 rooms standing between me and being able to do a 22% run, and I would like to try and get through those. And also no wall crawling, because wall crawling is garbage. Like, if it comes to it, maybe, but I'd like to avoid it. We got quite a while before we have to worry about that, though. "20 skips Variasuit." Like I said, I don't have the details. From what I understand, you use, like, wall crawling to get into Magmore Caverns backwards or something, and it skips the heated rooms. I don't really know. Yeah. I mean, I'm aware of the like 3-day-long stream for that. I didn't watch any of it other than like 5 minutes, but I know that it was a thing and that Linkara was in it and Chuck Tingle was in it. Who else was in that?
There's a bunch of people.
Yeah, I can't wait either. Oops. And we've accidentally clicked the Xbox button. Good. Oops. Grant Kirkhope was there? Jeez. This sure was a one-cycle Parasite Queen.
So you're gonna get world record, right?
I'm not even speedrunning it.
Oh, I thought you were.
I mean, I'll go fast, but I'm not speedrunning it. This is... If I was ever gonna speedrun a game that isn't Mario 64, this would be it, but
Yeah.
I don't think I'm at that point. I would need to do a lot of practice and learn a lot of tricks.
Fucking piece of shit, go away. Yeah. You know where I'm gonna put you.
Yeah, I'm using GameCube controls. I mean, I'm using a 360 controller, but,
You can change them from there on the
if I was gonna do mapped, like, mouse and keyboard Wii controls, then I'd have to play the Trilogy version, and that doesn't have a lot of the sequence breaking tricks. Oh, did he do another multi-world? We've been watching a lot of ZFG clips on YouTube, and I know that he,
I don't really get the multi-world thing.
I like the multi-world thing, but, we watched a
Hello.
highlight where he did, like, he was doing one with, I think it was, Valve, and, there was something wrong with the generation, and they had to stop, like, 5 hours in. Did he do another one?
I just don't get how it works.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't been able to play Smash in like 2 weeks because Joel's friend has been unintentionally holding the Switch hostage. Because he took the Switch to his friend's house and then lost access to his car, and it was basically stuck there. He got it back, but it was just like yesterday, and I haven't played it yet. So does anyone know how Switch, like, profiles work? Because they're tied into, like, a Nintendo account. So, like, I have my profile on Joel's system with my save data. If I get my own system and then, like, link my account to it,
I doubt
is there a way to, like,
transferable.
do you send the save file or does it not work?
This is Nintendo we're talking about. You really think they're gonna have that convenience for you? I can't even copy, like, a file over to a different profile on the Wii U.
Only if you get the online service. I'm getting mixed answers here. But, what was the Terrible Oot Rando? I mean, we finished the one with, there were 2 seeds of that. We finished the one that Martin was doing.
We'll never fucking do randomizer again. Ever.
We haven't continued the one that I was doing with Joel, because he's just been busy. Depending on when he gets back today, we might be able to do some of that, or, like,
Doesn't he not get back till late?
a Prime Rando seed, because, the reason I'm playing this is because I've been, he went through a Prime Rando seed, it was really stupid, and then I went through one, and it was also really stupid, and, I've been enjoying it, and I wouldn't mind doing another one on stream, but I wanted to do it with him around, and he's been busy. Well, cloud saves for the online service is like, if your system dies, then you can back it up. I don't know if that lets you transfer it from, like, one system to another otherwise. Okay, I guess I can look into it. I'm not in any hurry to get a new system. Like, I was, like, before Ultimate came out, I kept saying, like, I'm gonna get it, and, like, I need to figure out... Shit, first try, nice. Like, I need to figure out what games I want to get. Now I'm just like, whatever. I can see their parachutes. They're okay. So, if there's anybody watching who doesn't know sequence breaking tricks for this game, I'm going to actually explain some of them. So what I just did there was a scan dash, and normally you don't get space jump until a lot later in the run. It's just good to get it early on, though, because it's really helpful. When you're locked onto something, usually you do this with enemies and not scans, but when you're locked onto something, you can do like these combat dashes, and if you break the lock during the dash, you kind of go flying. So you can use that to kind of break some shit. That trick is apparently a lot harder in later versions of this game because they got rid of the ability to dash off of scan points. So you have to do it off of an enemy that's behind that door up there, and then like go through the door and then walk all the way to the ship and then do that. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, that was a pretty good seed.
Good sweater.
I'm not sure if dash jumping works in Trilogy version. I've never looked into like what all the different version differences are. Alright, so let's go get our missile. That is the only missile we'll be getting in the game. Well, I know scan dashing doesn't work, but I also don't know if dash jumping in general works. Because when I said that, like, you can do it off the enemy behind the door, that's because you're doing a combat lock and not a scan lock. But I don't know if you can do the combat lock in Trilogy, is what I'm saying. I'm trying to avoid the beetle fight just because I don't want the music playing the whole time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to avoid it, though. I'll just try an L jump. Nope. Okay, we're going to be listening to beetle music for a while, then.
Beetle music? Beetle music?
Yeah. Because you're not supposed to be able to leave this room until the enemies are dead, and so the music never actually goes away.
That's right.
Oh, wait, what am I doing?
But it is so good.
Yeah, I would assume that NTSC and PAL versions are the same for Trilogy. Like 2 days ago, when I was doing the randomized seed, because I didn't have space jump to get out.
For those of you who didn't see, my run was verified on speedrun.com. So...
This isn't a speed run. It's a fast-ish run, but it's gonna hit a brick wall when I get to vent shaft.
You're doing a trick run. That's what I usually
Glitch exhibition run.
Right, a low tad, but without the TAS.
What glitch or sequence break allows you to skip the most items in this game? Like, what individual trick?
No, I don't have the world record. Well, I guess I do have the world record for physical version. But I will have world record for...
Oops, I thought that was a locked door. I don't know if there's really one particular trick that skips the most stuff. It's a combination of dash jumping, ghetto jumps, just geometry abuse.
Yep, second place. 11 hours, 23 minutes. And 15 seconds.
Paper Mario Color Splash was the speedrun.
Yeah, I did the all flags category.
Not a recorded version. I've 100%ed DK64 many times, I just never did it on, like, camera. Yeah, this is a pretty good boss fight. Yeah, it's kind of a miracle that the Sun Tower jump exists at all, because it would require a whole bunch of items if it didn't. Yeah, the reason the Hadoo is now transparent is because it had to be for the Franker face emote, and so we're like, eh, it's been 2 years since we made this stupid image, let's finally make the background transparent.
I posted my picture of Pigeon on a skylight in the Discord for those of you who...
The pigeon on a skylight is pretty great.
It's dumb, but it's funny.
Is there a flicker ball method to get that artifact? I didn't think there was. I don't actually know how to do flicker ball, so I wasn't planning on doing that. But,
What is flicker ball?
Flicker ball is when you wedge yourself into a specific area with the morph ball and move in such a way that it basically, like, gains an infinite amount of speed, and then you exist in every place simultaneously.
But do you exist in a basket with apples?
I think Joel got that one with floaty jump. Oi, get in the thing. But no, I'm just gonna do Sun Tower jump. I'm pretty good at doing it. What am I doing? Right, that was it. How's audio, by the way? The game seems a little quiet to me, but I don't want it to be, like, super loud, because there's just a lot of shooting noises, and no one really needs to hear that. You also get to hear the, washing machine.
Well, it's the dryer now.
The dryer?!
It's not that loud, only when it goes off.
I forgot about the, like, yeah, you go into, like, Warp 11 and turn into lizards, or whatever the hell it was. Ice Beam before Flagra? Eh. That involves wall crawling, right? Because I think there's wave beam doors along the way.
Well, I'll just turn into Spider-Man.
Damn it. Now we spend far too long trying to do a triple bomb jump over the gate. Or, you know, first try, okay, that works. What the hell? I'm not supposed to be good at this game.
Do you know the lineup? Because if you know the lineup tricks.
There's no lineup, it's just timing. Typhlosion, Noctowl, Jumpluff, Quillfish, Piloswine, Sneasel. Sounds decent enough. No Charge Beam and low percent. I will never get it for the entire run. Excuse me, Plant Life. Do you mind? And emulator speed up here. No. Damn it. Wait, why am I even stunning him? What am I doing? Hold on. Excuse me, game. No, we're not going to do Mother 3. I've been very slowly going through Vinny's stream of it. But, what the fuck? 1 health. Alright, let's go. Nope. I don't know what I did wrong in that fight. That was weird.
You said you were stunning him, right? Why or something?
I don't know. I lost track of what I was doing. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, can we get triple bomb jump on this on the first attempt again, though? And for the record, I could have just beaten the boss the normal way, but that's not fun. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, hold on. Nope, too low. Damn it, stop it. There we go. So, yeah, for the people asking, the major items that this skips, like, I could just list what it gets, but if you were going to do, like, a low percent of this for, like, casually without glitches, the easiest things to skip would be missile expansion, energy tanks, like, power bomb expansions, beam combos, like the Wave Buster, Flamethrower, that kind of stuff. Like, anything that's not obviously essential, you can skip anyway, and that brings you down to, like, maybe, like, 29 or something. Then the easiest thing to skip is Thermal Visor, because it's just never needed. As long as you know where stuff is that you need to shoot with it, then you're good. So we skip Thermal Visor. We're skipping Gravity Suit, because you never need it for anything. You can make tall enough, like, big enough jumps underwater with Ghetto Jumping. We're skipping Spider Ball, because surprisingly, nothing requires it. There are ways to get around it. And then we're skipping... I'm going to save state here. skipping Charge Beam and Super Missile because there's really only one place that they're... What the fuck? No. Why would a boss require it? I don't know if I'm supposed to stun him. I don't remember how I usually do this. But yeah, so we skip Charge Beam, we skip Super Missile, Spider Ball. Phazon Suit does not add percentage because of a glitch, but we get that anyway. And then, there might have been something else that I forgot, but, if you skip all the things that I said, that gets you down to 23, which is the lowest I've ever personally done. And then if you skip Boost Ball, that gets you to 22. That's what I'm going to be trying. And then if you skip Space Jump, it gets you to 21. Skipping Space Jump is a massive piece of shit, though. Okay, please don't hit me in the cutscene. Alright, go. Don't you do it. Don't you fucking do it. The only thing that requires Phazon Suit other than the final boss fight is an artifact that you can get if you have 13 E-Tanks. So yes, you can skip it for that, but it would add 13%, so it wouldn't be worth it. I don't know how that trick works. I've not looked at it. My knowledge of tricks in this game is still, like, back to, like, 2004. I've looked up very little since then. Yeah, I think you can get to the end without Phazon Beam. Alright, let's go. Keeping in mind that if I wasn't on emulator, every time I want to try this, I'd have to go through that entire fight again.
Okay.
Fuck. Always choke at the end. Okay. Almost had it.
Why would you have to do the whole fight?
Because you die.
Oh, I see.
Come on. Damn it. Yes, Cheese, I was talking about that earlier. Sorry. I have to get this trick and then I'll be able to explain what I'm doing.
I assume it's task, though.
I've not looked at the thread.
It's theoretically possible.
Damn it, come on. Alright. So, just to explain what the hell that was, for anyone confused, normally to climb up this tower, let me save state and jump down. Normally to climb up this tower, you have to scan these 4 runes in here, and 2 of them are behind things that you have to blow up with super missiles. And once you do that, it gets rid of this part of the wall, and then you can spider ball your way up. Doing this, basically, when you... Like, the reason you need to do that is because the room that you fight Flagra in goes through, like, a second phase once you leave it and come back to get replaced with Chozo Ghosts that drop an artifact. And so, the only other way into the room besides this is blocked by a bunch of vines that you can't get rid of after you beat the boss. So you normally have to go up the spider ball track. And so doing that thing, you jump down halfway, it reloads the room, and then you bomb jump back up it in order to, like, access it in the second state. And so that lets you skip spider ball, charge beam, and super missile. So, since I wasn't able to really follow the chat while I was doing that, what was, why is 20% TAS only? Is it just super precise? Like, what do you have to do? Out of bounds needed to do the skip. Okay. Yeah, dying to the ghosts after all that would suck. I don't think it's ever happened to me, because the ghosts aren't really that hard. They just take a long time. And that's also why I specifically break 2 boxes on the way to Sun Tower to refill my health from the boss fight. And then I break the other 2 boxes on the way back to refill from the collision. Yeah, that's called floaty jump. I think you have to do it by, like... I think you trigger a cutscene while you're in, like, the acid or something. I don't remember. Vent shaft's a pretty long way away still.
You remember how to do that?
Kind of. That's where the run is gonna hit a brick wall for a while until I either get it accidentally or need to look up how to do it again.
I'd probably look up a video just to see if there's a lineup.
This game doesn't really have lineups.
Well, timing them. I mean, Life Grove at the time had a lineup.
I mean, Life Grove was more, first you do this, double take 3 times, etc. Vent Shaft is in Phazon Mines, and it's a room that normally, it's a half pipe that you're supposed to boost wall out of, and it's possible to get through without, but it's really, really shitty. It's one of 2 things that makes the 22% run, like, really, really hard compared to 23. The other thing is Geothermal Core, which is the room that gets you Plasma Beam. Toxic gas room, yeah. So basically you just skip Magmore, get Phazon Suit, and then go back and get the stuff that you need. I guess that makes sense. I don't remember if Varia gives you damage resistance or not. Yeah, I mean, Omega Pirate in low percent is a piece of shit anyway, so I can't imagine it would be very fun with even more difficulty added in. Yeah, Buzz.
The buzzing sound was the dryer going off. Check it just a second.
I think that actually would be all you need. Oh, probably also... Or, no, never mind. I was gonna say either Space Jump or Spider Ball in order to get into the boss room in the first place, but 21 skips both of those somehow, so never mind. The randomized seeds that we've been doing have been really weird about placing, like, all of the artifacts in the first half of the game. When Joel did his seed, I think he got every single one of them without stepping foot in Phazon Mines. And when I did mine, it, you know the main plaza in Chozo Ruins that has, like, the first main room that you go in? That kind of, like, leads to everything else. Normally it has a missile in the half-pipe, a missile in the tree, and then a missile on, like, a... Oh, no, yeah, a missile on a high-up ledge that you normally grapple beam to, and then an energy tank by, like, the door that comes out of Vault. All 4 of those items were replaced by artifacts. I'm not kidding. Or, no. I think 3 of them were, and 1 of them was an E-tank. Still, though. What the hell am I doing? There's a... Hold on. No, I've not seen any tasks for this guy. I forgot there's an artifact up here I need to get. I believe that, I believe the impact crater is nothing but plasma doors. But yeah, you would need them all for the boss anyway. Damn it! Why are the turrets back? Ugh! 22 skips boost ball, yeah. Okay, why the fuck did the turrets come back at all? The room really should not have reloaded. I'm not really sure what people are talking about, sorry. Well, I'm glad I came in here with 3 missiles. I forgot I needed those. saving probably seems like a thing worth doing. Bombs cannot get rid of those walls, I'm pretty sure. Charge beam can. I don't have that. I don't have missiles. I can't break that wall. I actually don't know where I'll be able to get any. God, do I have to go back to the frickin' caverns and... Hold on. There's gotta be something that I can break to get some. There we go. The burrowing bugs are over there, and I can't get in there without missiles, but I'm good now.
Have there been any news on Metroid 4?
Not yet. There was apparently some, like, a website from some European country that listed its release date as, like, holiday 2019, and people are not sure if they just made a placeholder or...
bullshit.
Yeah. Especially since we don't even have, like, a developer yet. Or any images.
Just the title, which is subject to change. Like, it exists somewhere on the planet.
Yo, get up.
We should talk about Existential Crisis.
The one you had at Chili's.
Just the one I get randomly every now and then.
Or how about
everybody got that? Doesn't everybody get, like...
How about Allie's homophobic niece?
Oh god, the homophobic niece. No, I talked about that on Discord. Best dinner I've ever been to. I mean, I thought everybody had, like, existential crisis moments.
Is there supposed to be a new Pokemon this year? I don't remember if that was ever said.
Oh, you know, it's just when you're sitting there somewhere and you look around and you realize you're a person on a planet and you're thinking about things, and you look around and you're like, we made all this shit, and then it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I talked about it on Discord, Cheese. You might not have seen it, though. She was 9. I don't blame, like, I'm not mad at her or anything like that. She's clearly just repeating what...
Repeat stuff.
Like, her parents or grandparents said, or I think her grandparents go to church or something like that. Because I don't think Allie's sister is homophobic. And I don't think she goes to church either. But, yeah.
Or I could not be right in front of the boss. That also works.
No, I'm gonna be going back to Pizza Hut.
Strategically waiting to put in an application until after Super Bowl, I'm guessing.
Maybe.
Was that actually it?
Maybe. I mean, do you blame me?
No.
It's not too much stronger.
I still need to put in my frickin' vacation days.
Did you forget again?
I don't have time to do it.
I thought you were going to do it when you get there.
When I get there, I have to immediately go to the table.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
because when I get in, like, the people who are, like, cooking for the morning are basically out the door right then, and it's always like, okay, why the fuck is this boss taking so long?
No, I'm gonna be working with my old area coach.
Wait, what do you mean the Cowboys could be in the Super Bowl? I thought they were out of the running.
Yeah, I thought they were out of the running too. I thought they lost. But no, I'm gonna be working with my old area coach, Ashley, and she doesn't work with Ampex, which is who
they're shitty.
Josh is under, and yeah, they're really shitty. So thankfully, I won't have to deal with them.
What do you mean, nope? What the fuck? I thought they were out. Okay, good.
Patriots are in the Super Bowl. Oh, okay. All right, good.
Thank God. All right.
I was worried for a second. I was like,
Yeah, I thought they lost last week's game.
Like, the only way that we keep our sanity during Super Bowl is the fact that Cowboys aren't in it. Because if they were in it, then we'd be fucked.
But yeah, yesterday I get in, I like take off my coat, put on my apron, sign into the computer, wash my hands, like all the usual stuff. That already took too much time. Like, by then, I was already basically late to getting on the table because they want the fuck out of there. And the table is... It has not been wiped down for the entire day, so there's cheese smeared everywhere. There's, like, a bucket of sauce spilled.
You really do need to talk to the manager and have them clean before they leave it.
I mean, Kevin even asked them to clean up, but he's like, oh, wait, it's 5. I guess you can go.
No, that's why they stay. You don't have a guarantee of leaving on time. Stupid. Because that's just not fair to the next cook.
Yeah, it's a little lame. E3 is like June or July, right? So yeah, it'll be a while before we know anything about that. I'm not expecting Prime 4 at any time. I mean, I'm just hoping it's not vaporware, but I'm sure they'll say something about it eventually.
I feel like they wouldn't release...
Hold on. Do I want to do Brute Cave, or... No. Okay. Because I think right now my goal is just Ice Beam, right?
I don't think they would release an announcement for it if they didn't plan to continue it, though.
Yeah. People thought that Yoshi game was going to die off, but I think it's getting released in a couple months.
Oh, that's good. That actually looked really cute. That's the one with the cardboard aesthetic, right?
Yeah. Or like Papercraft or whatever it is.
Yeah. Like Color Splash, I guess.
So I made this really weird observation yesterday, and I'm sure that, like, everybody has already noticed this, and I just somehow never did. Melee came out in, what was it, late 2001? And when it came out, Metroid still only had 3 games. The original, like, Metroid 2 on Game Boy and Super Metroid. By the time Brawl came out, that number tripled. It went from 3 to either 9 or 10, depending on if you count the pinball game.
There's that many games?
Because it went from those 3 to then suddenly having Fusion, Prime 1, Prime 2, Prime 3, Prime Hunters, Prime Pinball. I don't remember if I said Zero Mission. I think that was all of them. And then from Brawl to Smash 4, there were no more new ones. And then from Smash 4 to Ultimate, which was a period of like 4 years, we gained 2 more, except one of them was Federation Force. So, yeah, it's oh yeah, Other M. Fuck, I forgot about Other M. But yeah, so it went from 3 to 10. When did Brawl come out? 2007? So that was like a 6-year span. That's insane. Like there was a serious renaissance of this series going on, and then it just kind of died again. But that's okay.
I mean, is it a renaissance or is it?
Huh?
Is it like just?
Well, I mean, considering it had 3 games in 10 years, and then in like 6 years it gained like 6 more.
Gotcha. Music.
Yeah, I should go get the Wavebuster artifact because the ghosts aren't there yet. That is a good point. What's wrong with this music?
It just sounds very, like, generic. I don't know. It's weird. Like, generic beat music. I don't know what kind of genre that would be, though.
I should go out of bounds. Because this is like the one room that I know how to do it in.
I'm sorry as well, Chris. You didn't deserve that. No one deserves that.
Oh well, I'm not going to do it again. But yeah, there's an easy way to get out of bounds up there. I don't think I was hyped for Other M. I was vaguely looking forward to it, and then I saw Spoonie reviewed it and said that it was like a massive piece of shit, but he didn't really like the series anyway. And then I saw everybody else saying that it was really, really bad, and I'm like, I don't get why this game is so bad. Like, what's wrong with it? And then I looked at some stuff, and I'm like, oh. I've played Other M, I just never finished it. The LP on Joel's channel was Joel playing, and never having done any of the tricks before. The LP on my channel with Potato Quality was me from a long time ago, and I did know how to do the tricks, but I wasn't necessarily, like, great at them.
It's a 10-year comparison.
The Potato Prime 1 LP is pretty great. That is what it has to be referred to as officially, though.
I should do that 10-year picture thing. That would be really funny.
What is it?
It's that thing that's been going around. People take pictures of themselves from like 10 years ago and then do a comparison, or just compare something from 10 years ago to something from today.
Other M's gameplay is like... It's like a hybrid of the 2D games and like a generic action game. Because it's 3D movement, but with a D-pad. Because you're using Wiimote sideways. And there's a lot of emphasis on like these counterattacks. Kind of like Samus Returns, but worse.
Also, there's a Furby.
There is a Furby.
And it's Ridley.
And missiles are only usable by pointing the Wiimote at the screen and locking onto stuff, which is really awkward. And there's sections that are like pixel hunting. It's really bizarre. It's like, man, what could have happened to Jones here? Like,
stay in the screen and
his
find
whole
out.
Yeah, like his body's been eaten. What the hell happened? And then you're standing there, and it's like, okay, what do I do? You're looking around for hints, but you can't walk. Rotate until you find the hint. What's the hint? Oh, it's this green goop that's blending in with the green grass, of course. Like...
Also, the generic you can't use equipment kind of thing.
Yeah.
Until you get permission.
Being attacked by giant lava monster. Samus, I'm giving you authorization to turn on your heat resistance.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad that we had to be so brain dead as to get confirmation for that. Remember me?
And then there's the part towards the end of the game where she authorizes her own space jump. And it's like, you could have done this the entire game. Like, I know you're being sassy now, but it's a little too late.
You can't be sassy on YouTube. What are you talking about? Oh, wait, you can.
Wait, what's stupider than the Ministry of Magic? I'm trying to think, like, what you're referring to with that. Oh, yeah. You might not like Harry Potter and the Seventh Horcrux then, because that was that fanfic that was written. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the best Spider Ball track in the game. You can just walk up it. You find an angle, and it just lets you go up.
Okay then.
It's so good. But yeah, it was the fanfic written after Half-Blood Prince that was kind of passed off as like a real leak of the book at some point. There's a part in that where Umbridge takes over the Ministry and it basically is trying to like make a deal with Voldemort where like they won't attack the Death Eaters as long as they don't attack them, and everybody is like, this is complete horse shit, like, you know that he's gonna betray you, but they do it anyway. And so there's a part where there's like this like gang of Death Eaters basically attacking Diagon Alley and killing like tons of people.
Are they young fascists and have bicycles?
Probably. No, but yeah, they're attacking and like the Aurors are standing there and not allowed to fight back, and they're all dying. There were like 20 people that died because they weren't allowed to fight back.
Good job.
That was the scene where Harry freaking dislocated his shoulder and then rammed into a wall to put it back in.
Yeah. No, that's not right.
So once I kill this ghost, this is going to be one of my favorite sequence-breaking tricks in the game, because of how stupid it is. So normally, what you're supposed to do here is you go into the hands of the statue, and it throws you along the floor, and you go up a ramp, and you grab onto that spider ball track, and then that activates some other stuff. So here's how we skip Spider Ball. For a lot of other sequence-breaking tricks in the game, you have to do like some really complicated like dash jump or like some weird garbage like that. This one, you just jump on a nut. I like how I missed the jump actually, but yeah, it's like, hey, there's just this little lump sticking out of the wall. Yeah, just kind of plop yourself on that, and there you go.
All the geometry, guys. Didn't they fix that in like the second game or something?
Yeah, everything has like rounded surfaces in the second game, so you can't stand on it. Newt. Only thing you know about that book is that Dumbledore is gay. Huh. That is surprising lack of knowledge on that series.
Which is funny because it's not even in the books.
I don't know Echoes well enough. It's not a game I've ever really bothered to learn. Like, I still enjoy the game playing through it normally, but I've never wanted to learn how to break it. And this one's always just my favorite. I have this game more or less memorized, and so I can blow through it in a couple hours, and I like all the sequence breaking tricks, so I just have more fun with this one.
And that's okay. Until you get to Geothermal Core.
Yep, which is going to be pretty soon.
Is it your DMP slide? Or slide, or whatever it is?
If it was
10%
speed run, then maybe. Okay, so let me think what I want to do next. If I go that way, I can not get X-ray visor because I still need power bombs first. But I can hop the bars and go into phase-on mines, which means I'll have to do vent shaft. So what items do I still need for 100? Or for 100, you know what I mean. Other than artifact, which I'll just kind of be doing cleanup later on. Yeah, it's plasma beam and X-ray visor and power bombs, I think, are the only items I need. So I guess we're going to be doing vent shaft. Because I don't want to get plasma beam. Phase-on mines becomes a lot worse once you have it. So I want to make my first trip in without. With save states, vent shaft might not be that bad if I do the dashed method. Because there's two ways to get it. There's the dash jump, and there's the really fucking horrible bomb jump that I don't know how to do. I did get it once. It was in, like, 2004. Dash method's far easier, yeah. Alright, time to hop the bars. First try, let's go. Man, that worked so well. We could potentially be here for a while, for the record. This is very, very precise. The best part is I get to do this trick again later in the run, because I don't even have boost ball to open the gate. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that trick used to take me like hundreds of tries. I eventually kind of got good at it, but I don't really know how I did, because there's...
I guess to get the rhythm down.
There's not really any trick, it's just, you just do a bomb jump. Life Grove Dance is actually a lot simpler than it was thought to be. Joel says you can just kind of like hold up and right and get it. But we had a little trouble with that trying to do it in the randomizer the other day. Probably have to mess around with it a bit. Which is good because I get to do it in this run, so I'll have fun figuring that shit out. Those bars being that way, like being skippable, allows you to skip technically boost ball, because you can get through the crashed frigate without gravity suit, and without thermal visor. It's just kind of annoying. But the very last room of the ship has like these morph ball tunnels with like bubbles that make you rise up, and if you don't have gravity suit, then you can't get through it. But if you have boost, you can apparently like boost downwards and like bypass them. It's kind of weird. I've not done it because I've never bothered going through that section in low percent. Well, I mean, I've read all the books and seen all the movies multiple times. I like the series a lot.
We should talk about Potterless.
Yeah, Potterless is a thing. It's certainly not the first of its kind, but it's just a guy going through the series for the first time and doing podcasts on it. It's a few years old, actually, so it's not like a recent development, but...
yeah, he's all done with it.
He's very energetic.
He is.
And likes sports a lot.
He does, except for Quidditch.
20 times its normal size. Good God. Alright, so let's go ahead and go through the mines backwards, you know, like you do.
DeviantArt.
This is a speed run by now. I don't know about that. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Hey, don't thief the memes. Is he just hanging out there?
Yeah, he doesn't respond if you come through that door.
Excellent. I did not expect it, huh?
Okay. That's fine. Damage that I don't need to be taking here.
They all come back to life. Really, maybe.
Also, Rutabaga. The only two games I would ever speedrun are this or Mario 64, and I've determined that I don't have the mentality for it, because I get frustrated super easily and don't like repeating things over and over.
You wouldn't like speedrunning, man.
That's literally what I just said.
I know, it's just being stupid.
Like, if I
put
put in the effort, I could probably get a sub 20 in Mario 64. I've gotten 25 before.
I think you should at least do a Mario 64 and submit a run just to be on the leaderboards. Just so you can be happy.
Yeah.
It's okay if you're not first. It's super easy to submit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess going through it as fast as you can and not breaking a record still could be a speed run. It just wouldn't be
You just aren't
great
breaking the
one.
record,
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
yeah, like I told Josh, you should at least run the game and get on the leaderboards.
Hey, look, it's Vent Shaft.
You're certainly not the slowest.
Okay, this room sucks. This is the first place where I have to actually fight wave troopers, and I hate them. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Speedruns do that. I'm not insane. Shit. Keeping in mind, I want to conserve a lot of health here, because I have to fight in the invisible drone after this. I mean, I could say the same thing about just Mario 1 in general. I find the game really hard just normally, and yet people are speedrunning it to a point where they're only like half a second off of task speed.
It's crazy.
It's just practice.
And luck. But yeah.
Yeah, the toxic gas does damage you. Okay, that's one down.
It does toxic stuff.
Toxic! Toxic!
It mansplains.
Fascist!
It mansplains.
But does it man spread?
It does both.
God, speaking of first impressions on Harry Potter, whenever I hear the word mansplain, all I can think of is Bill mansplaining goblins from Mark Reed's Harry Potter.
What?
In the 7th book, like, Harry's talking to Griphook about the sword and, like, trying to make a deal with, like, I can use the sword for this amount of time, and then I'll give it back. And then Bill's like, be careful when dealing with goblins, because they have, like, different views on ownership than people do. And then Mark is like, is Bill trying to mansplain goblins?
Really?
Like, really? Like...
Wasn't he talking to another dude?
Well, it was Bill talking to Harry about goblins.
Right.
So therefore he was like...
So is it mansplaining?
It's mansplaining because he was trying to speak for another race.
Oh.
Oi!
Yeah, Mark's the guy who has problems. Just a few. It would be Blizzard scoring.
Please drop health. Not as much as I would have liked, but okay.
I think the traditional definition of mansplain is...
When a man gives a woman advice on things that he wouldn't know, right?
No, yeah, it's that. Or, like, he's explaining something that she already knows, or explaining something that he knows nothing about, but thinks he does. I don't know.
Alright. Here's my favorite boss fight. Fuck, this thing so hard.
Right, explaining a woman's problem to a woman. Which, I think people can discuss it in solidarity. Is that mansplaining?
Can't tell if I'm hitting it. This boss sucks! I'm not looking at chat right now, for the record.
It's okay.
I made a save state, but I would like to see if I could get through this section without it. Which I did. Okay, cool.
Thanks.
I actually made it through Phase Onlines without save states. That's incredible. This place freaking blows.
Turns out this is like a good run.
No. Do we get a good maze, though? Is it a speed run friendly maze?
Reset if you don't get it.
Apparently these aren't randomly generated, and there's like 100 actual, like, predetermined mazes that it picks from. It's really weird.
Is it pseudo-random?
I think I got a oh wait, no, this is the pedal right here.
Right, jeez. The amusing thing is, too, that, like, obviously I pass as cisgendered, but, I could, like, explain a period to somebody, and they could accuse me of mansplaining, which amuses me to no end.
I did a randomizer of this on Twitch a while ago. I have it on my channel, like my YouTube channel. Joel never did one until the other night. We both did one like a couple days ago, but it was just playing normally. We didn't record it. Alright, well, it's been a good run.
Oh, is it geothermal time?
It's vent shaft time.
And
then geothermal time.
I remember you have a lot of trouble with the shaft.
Really?
I seriously did not mean it in a bad way.
Just like how you didn't mean your boss pegging you.
What?
You don't remember that? When you kept saying like you were talking about the creepy guy
Right.
from and you kept saying pegging. Like,
I didn't mean it that way. I swear I didn't.
I know you didn't, but we were like, I was calling you out on it, and the chat was making fun of it, and you still kept saying it.
Because I don't
Like-
think of it that way. Because women peg, men don't.
I thought that was just a term for the act in general.
No, it's usually reserved for women on guy.
Let's not explain it. If people don't know, it's okay. Yeah, it's miles per hour, 1010.
Sweet summer child.
Spring chicken.
Stay a sweet.
It
summer
is
child.
a sex.
Stay a summer child.
I like how I said, don't explain it. Okay.
Jesus
It's
here.
whatever.
Jesus here for us.
She's never lets us down.
Cheese doesn't. Cheese is amazing that way.
You drop health? Not that I really need
We're all
it.
adults here. We are 18 plus stream.
Because 10 minutes is the YouTube time limit.
You gotta get that 10:01 for that ad revenue.
Okay, so here's how this is gonna work.
I stopped watching somebody because they started doing that. I'm like,
Wait,
fucking.
why do I have 3 power bombs?
I don't even have
Oh,
ads
to
on.
get the save station, right?
I have ad blocker too, so it's like it doesn't even matter. But it's just out of the principle to matter.
Is docking actually something that's possible, or is it like vor in that it's like a fetish that isn't real?
I think it's a thing people do. It's just not really. I don't really understand it.
Okay. So here's how this is gonna work.
I mean, it's like sounding.
Oh, fuck. Don't be talking about that shit.
You're welcome.
Making first save here. I'm probably gonna have backup saves. The pigeon's been on since the beginning of the stream.
I'm sorry, cheese.
I mean, how is that any worse?
Well, because you're not. Well, because docking is you aren't sticking anything in your dick.
See, I thought you were, and that's why I
No.
asked that. I thought it was impossible.
No, you have. Like, if you're uncut, it's like the only way to do anything.
I see. Okay, so I need to do a dash jump off of this to get into the door all the way up to the right. It's, I'm not really sure how you do it.
It doesn't have to be giant. I think people can go up different levels. I have certainly never seen anything of it because it's not anything that I'm interested in.
Come on, do it.
Ow. Really? You got it? No, we don't have to talk about it. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm gonna see if we have camera control here. I don't know what that would be listed under.
What are you looking for?
Camera control.
Oh. Is that necessary?
I'd like it.
What does it do?
Here we go.
It's
Hold
free
on.
look, isn't it?
Are we not working? Hold on. That did not save.
I didn't even realize you weren't playing with the controller.
Huh?
Are you playing with the controller?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you weren't for a second.
Why is that not working? Maybe I don't have it enabled.
I think you have to have free look enabled or something somewhere. I've never played RuneScape. I missed out on that.
Does anyone know how to activate free look in Dolphin? Because I set the keys for it, I just don't know how to do it. This is a good noise, by the way. Oh, here we go. There we go. This seems about right. Okay. So I want to see how accurate I need to be for this. Yeah, this is what I'm aiming for. This gives a good visualization of it. You can see the entry that I'm aiming for here.
Oh, I see.
I feel like I'm not getting anywhere near the height necessary for this, though.
I'm confused by this perspective, though.
What do you mean?
Where are you?
I'm the gun.
Oh, I see. Okay. I thought you, like, rolled back and forth.
Hmm?
Don't you roll back and forth?
There's a different method. I'll show that one, too.
Because I thought you did, like, these, like, weird rolling back and forth. Because this is the one that I saw you do. You went back and forth in the half pipe. And then try to...
Yeah, it's like you have to do this. It's like... There's like a very specific setup for this. It's like... I'd like to at least get a good attempt at it to show what it's supposed to look like.
You should at least look at the video once. To make sure you...
Yeah, you kind of do that, but better.
Do it, but better.
So yeah, I'm not going to be doing that method, because that method sucks. Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't think there's anything else I can land on here. Let me make sure. Does not appear that there is. Ooh, that one seemed like it might have got it. But yeah, this, for the record, without save states, every time you mess this up, let me show it. So like, here's my attempt. Oh no, I didn't make it. Now I have to get it again. So you open the door. You have to get a lock onto the enemy again if he hasn't moved, which, because I now went to the other door, the room reloaded. So we have to go in here. Lure him out. Lock on. If this now here's the thing with this lock on. If the lock on point ever touches the door, it breaks. So you have to like you can't ever go in front of the door, so you have to be very mindful of like, oh, let me move around this specific way and like do this. How would you ghetto jump off the nut? Like, start by moving left and then do it? Because the dash in general, like, I don't think you have a whole lot of room to work with on that. But yeah, the speed on the first one is not consistent. Like, when you do a dash jump... Let me make another save. It depends on when you let go of L. Because, like, if you're just moving sideways and then press B, it doesn't always work. You kind of need to, like, jump and then do it. There's, like, a very specific timing to this. I don't know what the hell that was. Good shit. How far back can this be before it stops showing the entrance? I should probably just not even do the camera view, but I feel like it does help a little bit. Yeah, I think I get what you're saying. Getting the jump to go all the way over there in the first place is the hard part. Because, like, I like mushrooms on pizza.
Guys, I was over at a friend's house the other day, and they ordered pizza, and they asked to make sure that I liked sausage. I was like, yeah, I do. And they got the pizza, and it didn't just have sausage on it. It had, like, mushrooms and banana peppers and regular peppers and all this stuff that I don't ever eat on my pizza. I get, like, pepperoni, and that's pretty much it. And I had to eat it. I was like, okay, I can do this. So I had to eat I chewed really quick and I swallowed it really quick. I was like, oh, it's so good. It wasn't even, like, it was a local pizza too, so it wasn't even all that great. But it was thin crust at least. I don't know if I could have stomached, like, regular crust. But yeah, I was a good guest, and I ate my food. That's what part of being an adult is. And I didn't die. It just wasn't good.
Can you link to the video?
What do you... Oh, for the video for this?
Okay. Could this video be a little smaller?
Where, this is back in, what, 2002? Yeah.
Peter Piper pizza.
It was on the ceiling.
Hold on. Zoom the fuck in on this.
That quality. That's all we had.
Are we really not getting rid of the gas? Really?
Yeah, in speedrun, it takes too long.
Really? Oh my god. They're locking onto the puffer. That's why they don't get rid of the gas. Yeah, I hope you don't have to do that. It doesn't mention that you do.
It's probably just faster.
Yeah, that doesn't help. Well, didn't Joel get it through wall crawling? I don't remember. Yeah, I'm not getting even close to enough height from this second jump. It's a not prom level. See, like, I'm not sure what kind of height I need for this. So I need to be pointing at... No, like... Use the pirate in the middle. Maybe that does make a difference.
We're learning.
Let's reload it. I wish I could frame walk up it. Get in the fucking door! Why is it... Oh my god. Okay, let me see what that video is. Let me see that again. They are getting the one on the platform, right? Yeah, okay, so we're targeting the one on the platform. Okay, yeah, so you just do it. Also, I'd like to show that up here, this tab, Texas Firearm, it's pretty good. Because it's a bunch of guns. Like, why do we have this open? Why would I be looking at a bunch of guns? Because there's just beanies. Just kind of in the middle of all of them, you know. That's where they
somebody
belong.
asked about the guns.
No, I just wanted to show it because I noticed. I'm like, do I have any embarrassing tabs? But, yeah, and really rare ones, too. We've got Employee Bear, only 150 ever made. We got Gen 1 stuff.
Yeah,
like,
so weird.
There's Punchers, like, you know, that's only worth a couple $1,000s. Like, I don't know why they're in here. I'd potentially want to try and get a few of these if the prices are okay on them.
And if they don't...
Yeah, if the site is okay. Like I don't know if we can trust the site, but that's a thing.
Well, if they're like at an actual place, but I don't know.
The beanies are stuffed full of ammo. I don't think there was a Royal Blue Peanut in there. There's several things that were rarer than Royal Blue Peanut, though. There is no good position for this.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to have F1 readily available.
Why don't you scoot the charger back closer? And you can put it on the charger back.
I have too much shit here. Hold on. Get rid of the blanket.
Yeah, you don't need a blanket. It's not my fault.
Get 7 pounds of Sprite. Not because we measure liquids in pounds.
You get me some, too?
No. You should be getting me a drink.
I mean, I could have, but you didn't ask. We're also out of ice. Our ice machine isn't working.
Too many shrimp clog it up.
It's not. The wire broke on it. I don't know how to get back in there.
Joel agrees with me that it smells like shrimp.
It doesn't smell like shrimp.
It's totally shrimp.
No, but the
fridge brownie.
The wire. You put the brownie in the fridge. Why? It's gonna get hard. Leave it out. But yeah, the wire broke on the thing. I don't know how to get it back in the holes.
Yeah, we're at vent shaft.
More like venting shaft.
The hell was that?
Pet pets.
Controllers.
Pet pets.
Everything's terrible.
Okay, just breathe in, breathe out, and just calm down. Because you need to calm down a little bit. You need a thunder shirt.
Hmm?
You need a thunder shirt. Now you have some new tips for your belt. Give those a shot.
Looks like it's still highly up to luck.
Are you targeted on the right thing?
Should be. I guess I can check. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
That one looks like it might have got it.
It always feels right.
Kitty is in the sad house, as usual.
I'm trying to make him a sweater.
Yeah, frame buffer.
Or another one.
I don't think frame buffer will actually help. What if it actually did, though?
I'm not sure. How does buffering work in this game?
I don't know, I've never tried it. Yeah, I'm not... The thing that concerns me is that even if I get this, that's not actually what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is get good at the stuff that I can't do easily on console, so that I eventually can do it on console and then, like, beat the run without save states. And this really just seems like it's kind of up to luck.
Well, I mean, they were able to do it, so it's not up to luck.
How?
It does appear you're hitting your head a lot on that thing, unfortunately. I don't know if this view is helping you. Like, can you get it with this view?
I don't know why I wouldn't.
I don't know.
I mean, I can do it with normal view. I'm just trying to see if I'm getting even close, though.
Let's see. It's probably good to have a visual cue of this way, though.
I mean, even if I did, I'd like to be able to get consistent with it, but yeah. Wait. Huh. it's actually locking on with trigger. That's weird. Oh, I thought that one had it. Do I want to be pulling back the entire time or only at the end?
Hey, Atlanta. You want to be friends with Jesus?
I've been doing it only at the end. I'm trying it the whole time this time, like, for these attempts, though. What the hell was that?
Drink break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to know how close I'm getting with these.
I mean, if you want to do the different view, you can try it.
I don't know if it was really helping. The rodeo jump sounds like it should be so easy. I just don't really know how you do it. I'll worry about it once I get there.
What's that?
I don't know.
You can't just say rodeo jump and then just not explain it. I'm so sorry. That is not.
It's a jump where you press R, and that's it. No, I don't know.
I was thinking there was like a lasso or something, or you go around a barrel really fast.
That's assuming I get to a Mega Pirate, but sure. That is a long way away.
Hello, lizard.
I think I'm getting closer. Maybe. The gun is at least getting above the lip. It will be my first rodeo.
This is not my first rodeo. Land of Dr. Phil.
God damn, this one sucks. I almost want to just learn the bomb jump method. Because at least that one, like, I could potentially get consistent with, but I don't know. Yeah, you can out of bounds this. Here, I'll actually show it just for a change of pace. Except I've got these assholes in the way. Good. I'm not ever doing 21. 21 can go suck a dick. Like... I'll be happy with 22, I think. 21 is just a bunch of freaking wall crawling. And that's not allowed on SDA.
I assume it is now.
Well, I mean, nobody uses SDA. I was just kidding.
I see.
Yeah, whenever I've done the randomizer, I always used settings that didn't require sequence breaking tricks. Because I figured, like, I'll do the tricks anyway. I don't want them to be required, though. Boom! Okay, so I'm saving over 2. Where do I jump to again? I think I go like... Oops.
Music reminds me of that in Kaidos. Just that, like, wind thing. It's very reminiscent of it. Makes me want to play that game.
No. It's too long.
It really is. It's very long.
Stop.
Hey, Seishi.
Stop sliding out of it.
You're fine. Yeah, SD is pretty much abandoned. If something better comes up in its place, then that's what happens.
Do I just jump through a wall then, or... Because this is just... I've gotten this out of bounds before, I just don't remember how I did it. Wait, did I just get it accidentally? I did, yay! Yay!
So what does this do?
This is another way of getting past vent shaft.
Oh, so
While crawling. Yeah, we're not doing this.
How do you get up there?
Did I seriously overwrite all of my save states? What the fuck? How? I was trying to be careful. Oh well. It's okay, it's not hard to get back. We're not doing Prime 2. This one is enough. Get in the door! I'm sorry, I thought you were claiming that I was going to, not that you were asking. Sorry if that sounded, like, aggressive.
So aggressive. Saishi did nothing.
Does anybody have a good video of the bomb jump? Because that one I can at least, like, memorize the timing. I like Luigi's non-aggressive adventure. Okay, does anybody have a video that isn't on Metroid 2002? Now let's try. I don't know why there's 2 of them.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh yeah, it's like the double at the end. See, this one doesn't sound like it should be that hard. Like... Because the placement of those is pretty consistent at the end. It's just if you get the first one, I think you might get them all. Like... Watch that again.
I think just looking at the lineup might help.
So it's as you're coming down before you lurch. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's pretty consistent with the beat there. I'll try it a few times. Oops. Okay, let me actually, hold on, let me back this up onto slot 2. I don't really need the save state over here, I guess. Can't tell if I'm early or late.
You're over a bit. Need to be on the left side of the arrow thing. Right there.
Mm. Oh my god!
Was it the side that helped? Nice. Do it again.
I'm gonna keep trying it.
You're on the wrong side again.
Thank you.
Okay.
Like,
I'm just trying to be helpful. I'm sorry.
it's alright.
Pog.
I did get this once before. I don't think I ever actually got it on camera, though.
Yeah, hopefully someone clipped it. It does seem tough.
This seems a hell of a lot easier than the other method, because there's no real threat of messing up. Like, you don't have to redo anything if you do. Okay, got it twice.
Nice.
Let me make backup saves, actually, just in case I save over anything.
Backup of the backups.
I'm going to try this a few more times until I can get relatively consistent with it. Because I do want to try and do this on console eventually. Nope. I've never done 22% period. I've never done it on emulator either.
You always wanted to, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, music. And before I never get it again. Oh, that might have made it, actually.
The thing about consistent tricks is all the failures in between. It might not be terribly consistent either. Consistent enough to use.
I mean, I don't ever plan on speed running this, so even if it takes me like an hour to get past this, I'd still be okay with that.
Oh, okay.
I just want to make sure that it's reasonably doable. I don't know. I mean, the other method just seemed like ass. I wasn't getting anywhere near enough height from that. Like, if I could talk to somebody who is, like, a good player at this and, like, does all the tricks consistently, and they could, like, tell me what I was doing wrong, then that might help, but...
I mean, isn't somebody in the chat helping you?
Yeah. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm trying to get the running forward animation.
Don't let your dreams just be dreams, Outland.
Okay, that's 3 times. I think I'm happy with that. Let's move on to worse things.
Bolder and brighter things.
God, I don't want to do it, though.
Is it geothermal?
Yes.
Have you ever gotten this?
No.
Do you know how to do it?
Vaguely.
I don't know, look at the video.
I know. I mean, I'll have to, but I'll worry about that when I get there.
It's the one where you, like, jump into a ball into a pillar, right?
Yeah.
I vaguely remember something about it.
No, it's not Omega Pirate. He's not for a while. I have to have Plasma Beam first. Is it A, Tommy Lee Jones, B, a gay biker, or C, a Long Island chain smoker? If you answered C, you are correct! Good. I like how I'm fucking up the easy stuff now. Can we not? Okay. Wedge yourself into the corner. Do it. Do as I command.
Just do it.
What the hell? Get up. Why can't I do this? I'm not doing any out of bound for geothermal. You can, and it's easier, but I'm not doing it. Come on. This is so stupid. Why can't I make this jump?
Oh, working for me.
Oh, too bad. Can we not die? Not dying is always good. Not dying is always good! Man, imagine if I actually got this. Like, I got past Vent Shaft on console, and then I fucking died there. Like... I mean, people have done World of Light hard mode with no spirits and no skill tree. It just, yeah, it sounds like a unhappy time. God. Dude. Bail. Okay. I used my missile. I forgot there was a missile door there. Get up. Don't die.
It says the door can't be opened with that weapon.
Yes, thank you.
What did you shoot us then?
Because I was reflecting. Not having missiles is a little annoying. Hey. Well, we're here.
Good luck.
I mean, I can try rodeo jump, I just have to know how to do it.
What does it entail?
You jump and press R.
Oh.
Like, it's very stupid. There's more to it than that, but I don't... It looked super easy. Like, I don't get it.
So, what does this circumvent?
Normally this room uses grapple beam to get up to where I am currently, which I avoided by jumping on some geometry over there. Then you're supposed to use boost ball to raise all these platforms, which you don't really have to do, and it's not that hard to skip. I'm messing up this jump a lot, though, for some reason. Okay, this is supposed to be the easy part. Can we not? Why? Why can't we make this? Why can't we make this? I mean, I know it's difficult, but I've done it before. It's like...
You would normally have like a double of a jump, right? Or some kind of like bigger jump?
No. No, you would normally raise the platform. This is getting stupid.
Ruby says it is a difficult jump, so...
Well, don't you have to use the second jump earlier because you need to get all the height off of it? This is really pissing me off. Like, I shouldn't be having trouble with this.
It's okay. It's been a while. I like the Pepe with the hat.
Am I supposed to twist, or... wasn't sure if the twist was necessary on this one.
Goofy's got a balance.
Okay, really now. I've made this, like, dozens of times on console. It never gives me this much trouble. Like, I'm not even getting close. Like, I don't know what's happening here.
They patched it.
There we go. Isn't there like a magic angle you hold for this? Yeah, there we go. Good! I knew it was gonna happen! I knew it!
Samus was like, no.
There, we got the jump second try.
So the boost ball is supposed to make this thing go up?
Yeah. This one has a magic angle, none of the other ones do.
Oh. I guess it's lucky since it's the third one.
Mm-hmm. Without this one, there would be no chance in doing it. Okay, so there's a few methods for this one. The original method is to do a dash jump off of this, and then bend it in such an angle to make it into the hole. That's the original method. There's also the rodeo jump, which looks super easy, but I don't know how to do it. And then there's the floaty jump, which, if I had that, I wouldn't have had to even bother getting up here.
Save state.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna save state. I'll try a few with lock onto the clam. Do I need to go up here with it? Or do I think I just do it from the ground.
You got a lot of speed off of it.
Well, you missed me doing this.
Really?
But, so yeah, just do it here and then... Yeah, that's not anywhere near it. Are you sure this is the right angle and I don't do it from further up? Or, nah, I guess.
Yeah, he got vent shaft 3 times.
I don't think I'm going to even bother trying this method very much, because it sucks, and I'd like to get it the easier way. I just wanted to, like, show off how bad this one is. Need to do the dash holding upright. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
So you have to morph ball and fall into the hole.
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck that. I would learn the new method.
I'm going to. I just wanted to try this. Well, no, yeah, this is way worse than Vent Shaft, but it's... Especially since this one's like, you have to go through a lot of bullshit to get back up here if you fail. Okay, let's show the video for this one. Oh, well, no, that was the rodeo jump. Hold on. Is this the... Got the music. Yeah, it's like...
To be up really high.
They're getting a shit ton of distance off that. I'm not really sure how. I'll try it a few more times. I definitely want to do the new method, though. So... Basically, yeah, you reverse the y-axis of the analog stick, and then you just kind of jump and press R. Like, let's see, it says... Yeah, analog space jump at the bomb slot, press R while still holding forward to make Samus look up, then jump again. And that's it. That's all you do. You just jump and press R, and then you just make it.
Well, what they didn't show was the hours of sacrificial goats that they had to do to get the trick. There's a lot of dead goats in that.
Oh, boy. Both methods require you to get stuck on the lip, yeah. Well, it's not that... No, because that doesn't give you height. Like...
No, from the dashing from the clam thing. Like
it doesn't give you height, though.
They were getting, like, a lot of height or something. Because they were, like, over the hole.
Yeah, somehow. Because, like, this is how high you would be with a normal jump.
Right.
Like, that... And I think that's basically what they're getting with the dash. It's just... You really only need this for the distance.
Yeah, goat's just like the stereotypical thing.
Sacrifice doves, not allowed. Yeah, I'm trying.
And I guess rams, maybe?
Why am I not getting, like, any height off of this, though? Oh, my foot.
Try sitting like that for 11 hours.
Really?
You have weird feet, though. You have really cracky feet.
Well, what does that have to do with me doing this for 11 hours?
Because, like, you're already dying.
Okay, yeah, let's just, let's just do rodeo jump. You know, because I'm sure it's so possible to do with no practice. Like, I'm acting like it's just gonna happen. But,
You're not building up enough speed. You have to find the Metroid spot.
So what did it say? I just hold R? Or no, I think I just press it in midair. Let's see, it's... Analog space jump, press R while still holding forward. So yeah, you press it before the second jump, it looks like.
Too bad there's no input displays.
Yeah. Yeah, you press it before the second jump. Oops. The hell? Hold on, what angle? See, I can't have the charge a bug here because it hurts my foot. Like,
I'm sure. I'm just trying to help.
I know. Let me see what angle they're going at. So it's from, like, way off to the side. God, find the game window, please. So from, like, here.
I couldn't find a video about the rupee thing.
Yeah, apparently you just pick up a rupee and then wait for 3 days for Link to clip through a fence. Like...
I couldn't find a video on it. It was... I didn't know what to look for, really. I wanted to see it actually done.
No, Joel never did TP 11%.
I don't even think Joel plays TP.
Like, we did a stream of it once, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm not really sure what you do here. Tap R just enough to grab onto the cannon.
Yeah, because I saw her hand go up in the video. Maybe check the video and see when her hand goes up.
So it's like, I wish this was better quality.
Yeah.
So yeah, you make the jump, you press R, it looks like pretty much right afterwards.
Right when you look up, yeah.
And then you let go after the second jump.
Oh, right when you jump. Yeah, and turn left into the bomb slot.
I don't think I'm getting enough height. It annoys me because I don't know what to do, and I know that I'm not doing it right.
Is there another video on it?
I don't know.
Why don't you try YouTube? Surely somebody's recorded at least a more decent quality version of it.
Muting the game. It says, you can't press R at the same time as L and B on the first jump. You'll lock your height and momentum too soon, and you'll undershoot. What the hell? You're going to do a ghetto jump off the cylinder that comes out of the wall first. What the hell do you mean? Wait. No, this is something different. Never mind. This isn't even the trick. When I search...
Didn't even matter. Third one down, maybe?
Let me see what this one even is. Not anything that I need. The hell was... That wasn't anything. Okay. Let's see.
I like it when short videos take forever to load.
Yeah, like, thank you. This is the part that is... That's not the hard part. Like, I need to know how to do the hard part.
Chat up on the other screen.
I think it'll shrink down if I do. I could try to floaty jump, but I'd like to see if this one's doable. Floaty jump is a pain in the ass.
I mean, if you don't know how to do a trick, then you have to just kind of keep going at it until you figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, you haven't tried it that long.
I know. Like, how is there no video on this?
Because speedrunners are really bad at making videos on stuff.
I definitely don't want to do wall crawling. That's definitely out.
That's too much, man.
Floaty jump, maybe. Don't you have to go out of bounds for that one too, though? There's no good setup for this. This sucks. I don't know where to put the keyboard. Like,
I can't help you. I mean, why don't you put it next to you? Like, on the other side?
Because F1 is on the left side of the keyboard, and I don't want to reach all that way over.
But, I mean, like, turn it to where the cord is underneath the keyboard.
Yeah.
And that side is towards you.
I'll just do this, I guess.
Like, I can't help you with your setup.
Okay, I guess we're doing this again because I pressed the wrong button.
Culture shock.
Floaty jump requires the room with the lava stuff. Couldn't you walk off from that room? Are you asking that because Joel did it across the entirety? It's probably because that's the strategy needed for 21%. I don't know how to... Actually, yeah, to get out of bounds in... What's the name of it? Workstation. To get out of bounds here, don't you need to, like, jump off of a frozen flying pirate or some bullshit like that? Like, I've never done it before, but it's something really bad. Like,
I'm imagining, like, Captain Hook being frozen and flying.
I have very, very little experience with out of bounds stuff, so, like, I don't even know how to aether jump. Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, I mean, I also have to keep in mind I've been trying this for only a couple minutes. Like, this is a trick that I tried a lot years ago, but as I mentioned earlier, I have extremely bad patience with stuff, so, like, I can try something for 5 minutes and give up. So, especially if I have an audience, I get, like...
Which doesn't make any sense, because you spend, like, hours on a level that you're trying to beat. So you have the patience. You just... You know what I mean? Like...
It depends on what it is.
Like, I've seen you not give up on the levels for hours.
That's usually if nobody's watching. When I know people are watching, I get, like, really, really antsy. Are they approaching it from an angle or straight on? Pretty much straight on. Okay. Ooh, I got like a lot of distance off of that one somehow. I don't know how. Come on. I feel like I'm very close to getting this, but I can't really tell. That was really bad. Okay, let me look at the video again. Are they going off the corner? No. Okay. I think I might want to be a little closer to it this way, and then I can just rotate it. Oh, good. Falling. Falling is good. So it's like, I think I might need the distance more than the height. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Aim to the right of it, and then turn in midair, I guess. This is definitely not the angle they're using in the video, but I'm going to try it. God, I feel like this is gonna get it eventually. Yeah, that's the thing. I recognize, like, putting in 5 minutes and then bitching about it is really, really stupid, because, like, there's tricks that can take, like, weeks to get good at. So I don't mean to come across as being like a whiny bitch.
Yeah, like nobody's gonna get angry at you for trying it over and over.
Wait, did I... Shit, I wasn't looking at the screen. I didn't get it, did I?
That would have been really funny if you did. Hello, K and
Oops. Let's practice getting this jump again. Yeah. Good to know that when I try this on console, it's the jump up to this platform that'll most likely kill me. Every time I need to redo it, I need to make that jump. Yeah, I'm getting stuck on the pillar. That's really weird. Hearing the first same few notes of the song over and over is going to get annoying. I don't know if I'm morphing too late. If I'm, like, morphing makes you lose, like, all of your momentum, though. So that's why I'm trying to wait until I'm kind of, like, in position. Like, in the video, they basically get, like, above the bomb slot before they even
that's what I
press it, like...
It's morphin' time.
Like, I'm just not getting the distance. Okay, we gotta turn this music off. No. God, I'm getting stuck in the wrong places. It sucks. Ooh. Maybe. I don't know if I want to press R after the second jump. I feel like I don't need to, but it might help. Nah, I think they definitely don't do it in the video, so... You asked for it.
What?
Where is it?
That's good. What is this number? Hate it. What is it? You've memed it twice now. What is it? What's it from? It sounds familiar.
That's because I sing it all the time.
But what is it?
It's from Quackshot on Genesis.
Oh, okay.
It's specifically the terrible MIDI that somebody made of that song and then converted it into an MP3, which made it even worse.
30-minute loop of a song of your choice, but then what content ID? Unless you listen to, like, chill hip-hop jam. But there is something we could play that won't have content ID.
Is it headers?
Yes.
Do it.
Alexa, play Flock of Pigeons.
Flock of Pigeons, Sound FX, a nature sound series, on Amazon Music.
I don't even know if they can hear it. News in the chat for morale. Yeah, the joy of learning tricks. The grind is always the rough part.
I can't tell if I'm getting high enough.
I know some people that can help with that.
Yeah, I do too.
I think you know more than I do, actually.
The ring dang do.
Like the Ring Dang Do song.
Man, I was doing good, and now I, like, lost it. And crosshair is where the pillar touches the platform. So, like that. I guess I'll look at it. I don't know if that matters. I'll look at it.
The thing with tricks is you never really know what matters, but it's always best to do whatever the fuck they're doing. The lineup might be important as well.
Yeah. Let me just let me just mirror what they're doing.
Yeah, because their crosshair kind of like goes up the line of the pillar on the right hand side. Yeah, and I think they just go straight up.
I'm just trying to see if this is accurate. It looks pretty good.
Yeah. Good. It's a morning.
Morning, morning. Now I feel like I'm not getting anywhere near the amount of distance that I need.
We need a joke to lighten the mood.
What the hell? Shitty video. Why is this the only one?
Because that's all we need. They don't need to make any more. What is it with speedrunners and making videos that are shitty, though?
Like, they jump, and then they're just there. It's like, okay, it's like
there.
one frame, they're first you're here, and then you're here, and then you're here. Like,
Can you count down?
they get right the fuck up in that wall, like...
They just get all the fuck up in it.
So
Alright,
it's like, so you jump, R right after the jump, and then you do your second jump after letting go, it looks like.
Huh.
But by the time they do the second jump, they're like already all the way there. I guess I'll just practice the second jump, or the first one, like...
Yeah, just concentrate on the first jump. That was weird.
Look to the left a bit after the second one, yeah. Yeah, like, they're getting all the way there from one jump.
Yeah, I don't think you're looking up fast enough, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not.
Oh. Like, I don't get what they're doing differently.
Are there any runs that you can look at for this part that would have better quality?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody really runs 22 anymore. They probably do. Skipping space jump.
Skipping stones.
I mean, there's a very high probability we won't be getting past this, so yeah, there's no surprise. Because floaty jump requires out of bounds. This method is way easier than the scan dash method, I think. And that's basically my choices. How are they getting so fucking far?
How the fuck? This is impossible, Chimpus. The children are home.
Wall crawl is out of bounds. That's what I don't want to do.
Check the pros here.
This is the new Angry Tetris attack. Why am I not getting another bomb there? You think I am getting enough distance? I'm just too low. Eh. Infinite bomb jumps would be great. Just kind of like... Oh, good. God, why can't we raise this one? Why doesn't this have the magic angle? I know this isn't gonna work, but I can always hope. Oh my. Turns out there's like actually a way to do this, and no one's ever found it. Nope. Okay, I don't get how they're... See, here's my problem, is like, I make the first jump, and then the second jump is basically supposed to get you into position to get caught on the lip. But like... There's no way to, like, rotate left and move the direction that I need to without completely fucking up the momentum that I can figure out. Because you have to, like... You have to, like, move right, but turn left. And with the way the controls of this game work, I don't know how you would do that. Hold on. Does the video look up and then back down? Or does it just look up and that's it? It does not look up and back down. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'll do. I'll just rapidly press L and R. Go! It's working! Look, I made it. Okay, I need to, like, barely press R. Okay, hold on. Let's just do a test. From the save state position. No, let me make a new save. Okay, so from this position, if I jump at the very end and let go of L and that's it, where do I land? I land on that line. Now, if I do it and press R... Hold on. Let me redo the first one.
Water's turned off. Alexa, turn on the dinner light.
How is that doing anything? I don't think I'm doing it right. That's not giving me any extra distance. Like, not noticeably, at least. What is this even supposed to do? Like, I could just jump at this thing and not press R, and I'm like getting as much distance as I am pressing R in the first place.
Does pressing R keep her stable or something?
Like, I don't know what it's supposed to be doing.
There's no explanation on why it does.
It just says, like, just press R while still holding forward to make you look up, then space jump again to give you an additional boost.
So I guess that makes you look up.
Which, I mean, that you don't need to because you look up from letting go of L anyway.
It is a weird term for a rodeo.
Maybe do I jump while no? Hold on. Does it get more distance than the other jump? Tap R immediately after leaving the ground. Locks your momentum for the duration of the jump.
Maybe that's the problem. You're doing it too late.
Maybe. So you do press it after the second jump.
Another video.
Here, let me show it in the stream. Holding R on its own has no influence on the rate you build speed after an L jump. Both clips land with the same speed. Before or at the same time as L. That's not what I was doing.
Well, maybe that's the key then.
Yeah.
Try that. Okay, we're getting there. It's all the knowledge. The knowledge.
I actually think I know what this is referring to, because I've encountered that before. If I try to turn in the middle of a jump using R and it, like, locks my speed and I go way faster than expected. I think I've been unintentionally doing that.
Interesting. Is the turning important then?
Looks like it. But they don't turn in the video. I guess I can try it anyway.
They do kind of turn though. Like they're facing it pretty head on once they get there, don't they?
So I guess I'll practice just doing it a few times.
Yeah, just see if you can get the speed. Not necessarily having to try and land in the thing, but
Let me do it without R.
Are you on this side now?
Okay, yeah, that made a... Okay, I'm gonna do no double jumps, so this is without R at all. It's like...
Mm-hmm.
This is as far as I can get. I'll try one more of those, actually. So yeah, it's before the bar. If I do it with the turn... I know I've done it before. It's probably just specific timing. Maybe I don't hold R?
Just tap it.
Hold on, do they hold R in that video? Maybe.
Does she keep her arm on? I can't
It
even
looked
hold.
like the timing on that was weird, though. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm like losing all my speed from that for some reason.
R jumps.
I'm good.
To start an R jump, you want to do an L jump at a slight angle, then hold R down and start turning. When you go to space jump, you want to hold L.
Slow that
R
down.
jumps. To start an R jump, you want to do an L jump at a slight angle, then hold R down and start turning. When you go to space jump, you want to hold L, jump, then let go of L. If properly timed, turning.
So yeah, R is never actually being let go here.
Okay.
So it looks like you do it... You press it after you jump? Yeah.
Yeah, input displays are useful that way. And they don't let go until after you land, I guess.
Let me see that one again.
Sort of.
It's so weird. No way. You can just make this? Oh my god.
What?
This is the one where you have to frickin' do the scan off the frozen Metroid.
Oh.
God.
Well, now you know.
Okay. I still don't know if I know what I'm doing.
We're getting there, though. That's the key.
Yeah, I'm losing all my...
Understanding it is the first step.
I am losing my momentum. I don't know why.
Guess the water's back on.
Maybe. What I need is I need to just know what the inputs are for this specific trick. Like, I don't know what they're doing, and it's hard for me to replicate it because I don't fully understand the trick. Also, I don't know if there's a difference between pressing R all the way in and clicking it, or just pressing it in slightly. It looks like they're clicking it, which I've actually not been doing because the click is a different button on this controller. So that might have something to do with it. Except in this clip, they're not. So maybe it doesn't matter. Like, sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. It's really weird. Like, I'm getting no distance off that. Am I supposed to keep holding up? Maybe. I don't think I'm doing it right. I also really don't like this inverted y-axis. I don't know why that's even necessary. I think I get what it's doing. Kind of. It still doesn't look like it's actually getting me any more distance than the normal jump, though. Because, like, this is without me pressing R at all. I just jump once and stop. And then this is with me doing the shenanigans. It's, like, just about the same. Maybe a little bit farther. Yeah, this one I'm right after the line. And this one... Yeah, okay, it's a little bit farther. At least I kind of get what it's supposed to be doing now. Because, yeah, it's like, with this, I can turn in any direction. And it'll basically, like... It does keep your momentum. It's weird. So let me try it on this, then. I need to not press down. Yeah, that's the thing. They're not turning until the very end. So I don't know what R is even doing for them there. And it's like I want to turn left in order to get the angle needed to like push forward into the bomb slot. But when I do that, it fucks everything up. Yeah. I've been having loads of fun.
Oh.
I got this though. I probably won't be able to get it again, but I got it.
That was your day.
That was alright. Very frustrating.
Sorry.
I keep losing that last bomb. I don't know why this is my angry Tetris attack now. I go back to this when I'm sick of doing the other thing. So no progress with the car then.
Actually, no, it seems like it's fine now, but it needs to be run around and made sure that it's actually okay, because we didn't actually do anything that really should have fixed anything, so it's dubious.
Dubious at best.
Oh, it's progress.
But all I actually did was change the oil filter, which should not have been an all-day process.
Probably not.
And Dad spent the whole day being an asshole to me, so
Oh, good.
I'm just kind of pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That'll happen when people are assholes to you all day. Just know that he's an asshole.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to try this for. If you wanted to do anything else, I wouldn't mind doing another randomized seed, or we could go back to Zelda.
We can do a randomized seed. Zelda.
Duke?
On foot.
Just press all the buttons at once and it'll work. Yeah, I don't get what they're doing. Well, it didn't sound like he wanted to do Zelda, so we'll probably do random Metroid.
I'm thinking you should, like, message somebody, or...
Because I would love to get this. It's been a thorn in my side since, like, 2004.
Yeah. I think it's just the trick isn't being explained properly, or... I mean, it maybe is,
The other video did help, but it doesn't seem to match with what the one doing the trick is doing. Yeah, I mean, if it is that much luck, I don't know how speedrunners would be able to get it consistently, so there's got to be some method for it, even if it's just muscle memory. Let's do combat dashes off the puddle spore again, because that was so effective. At this point, I'm almost willing to try that. Let me see. Well, no, this is definitely harder than Vent Shaft. I don't think there was ever any question of that. It's just that Vent Shaft also sucks. What's Grand Abyss? Is that in Prime 2?
Grand Abyss is the room right before Screw Attack. The Grand Abyss skip is the one where you get one chance at it, and that's it. So do you guys know we don't have water?
Yeah. It just,
Oh, I guess we do now.
well, I don't know, because it's made that noise before.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. This looks like it's getting way too close.
They're doing some kind of, like, what are they doing? Like an inspection or...
Oh, yeah, there was a paper. They're allegedly coming in to inspect pipes, and this is only phase 1. And phase 2 is they just take out the toilet.
Yeah. Kind of weird. Which is fine, because, like, we need to try that anyway, but...
I mean, do we really?
The hooky thing isn't functioning properly.
That doesn't require a whole new toilet. That requires me sticking my hands in the tank for 3 seconds.
I've tried to fix it. It won't, like, tighten. The handle thing. That's the loose thing. It won't.
I figured it just needed a few more links on the chain.
No, the chain's actually, like, almost too long. But it's the handle itself. There's, like, that screw thing on the back of the handle, and I've tried tightening it, but it won't stay tightened. Like, it'll stay tightened for maybe a couple flushes, but then, yeah.
Well, then it just needs a washer.
So yeah, I don't know.
God. This method does look easier.
Good thing the water's working right now.
Yeah.
I warned everyone we were probably going to... Okay, that looked like that should have made it. We were going to be at geothermal for a while. God. You won't hear "got it," you'll hear me go, "Oh!" Like, I'll freak the fuck out. Like,
And then you'll never be able to get it again.
yeah, probably.
No, it's just like, the problem is when you get it, you might not know what did it. So, I don't
Just
know.
luck, I think.
It's almost better. It means you're not the problem.
No GDQ runs do this. I wonder why. It's almost like it's ass. Then again, GDQ did do frickin' reverse boss order Super Metroid, which I don't know how the fuck anyone can do that consistently.
The any percent Metroid Prime Wrap just wall crawls and says fuck it. Or not any percent, but the low percent speedrun wrap just wall crawls.
Well, that's because you don't have space
boost
jump,
wall.
so you can't even do this.
Huh?
That's because low percent has no space jump, so you can't even do this method.
Yeah, but they also do this with space jump, like 22% just, or 23% just, I don't remember, one of the two. The percentage that has the space jump and not the boost ball just wall crawls anyway.
Yeah, that's 22.
Because if you're good at it, it's not really...
I kind of refuse to do wall crawling. It seems like a massive pain.
Is that
Not that this isn't.
Is that the out of bounds thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You go out of bounds and you just basically stay above everything. And you just kind of hump every door along the way. The problem with this particular wall crawl is that there's nowhere you can get out of bounds that's anywhere nearby.
Well,
have to wall
I mean,
crawl, like-
you can get out of bounds here.
Oh, that's not what they did in the thing.
You have to jump off a frozen pirate, I think. I don't know how to do it. I could see if there's a video on it, but because you can also get floaty jump there. I wanted to see if I could get it with this method.
Fun percent.
That sounds pretty good. It's better than blue percent.
I like blue percent. Blue percent's funny.
Blue percent.
For Ocarina of Time, blue percent, you get all the blue
I
stuff.
know, I was just making fun.
Oh, okay.
You do a scan dash off a positioned power up, or use a flying pirate to get out of bounds. Scan dash off a positioned power up, huh? That sounds fun. So like you kill an enemy and hope it drops a like health thing, and you scan off of that. One of these days, I'm gonna fucking make this.
You will.
How the fuck do you get caught on it? I'm getting... I'm rubbing right up against this thing, and I have the height for it. I'm just not going in.
Hard as I can.
Use charge beam to suck the refill. Hey, guess what I don't have? What's dank percent? Yes.
Just make sure you don't want to run through the wires.
Go into ball mid jump. I can try that. No, that makes you drop like a rock. I think I need to wait until I'm at my highest possible position. Damn it. Here we go. Wah, wah, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm not specifically waiting. I'm waiting until I hit the peak of my jump. There's a difference. Like, it's just like, here's me not pressing forward. Like, I would be waiting until the top of that jump anyway. It's just, it so happens to be that by the time I'm at the top of the jump, I'm already touching the pillar. Like, I can try to do it a little earlier. I don't know if that's going to help, but I'll give it a shot, I guess.
Move, asshole!
Go home and die percent is so pointless. That would have been amazing if that one got it. Go home and die percent is Ocarina of Time, where the goal is to just kill yourself in your house.
House.
Did I say house weird?
Yeah, you did.
House.
Ham. Didn't run. 10 out of fucking...
Well, I lost my vent shaft save state.
Oops.
That's okay. I don't really need it. What?
I was just trying to determine if he's trying to take a shower or not, because that sounds like a bad idea.
Sitting on the pile of shit, sitting on the pile of shit. Peeing on the wall,
Well, I have suggested in the past that we not pile up stuff on the side of the couch, but...
Yeah, I know. It keeps happening anyway. I mean... I can go back there. Pillows, I don't even know why they're here. If you want me to move it, I can.
No, I'll just sit like this,
Why?
so that I have the right to be pissed off.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be done trying this for a while, because I've been wanting to do another randomized seed. And
So what is this, 21%?
22. I'm not skipping space jump, fuck that. I've never done 22. I'd like to be able to do it. Kitty, really? Hey. Hey. I can't fucking reach him. Just why? Why you gotta lick the ranch dressing? It's gross.
Ranch dressing isn't gross.
Well, no, I like ranch dressing, but I wouldn't frickin' lick it by itself.
Here, I'll move this stuff.
You don't have to.
I know, but you're squishing the pillows.
Oh. So it wasn't, I'll do this for you. It's,
And
you're
you're sit-
fucking everything up, you asshole.
And you're sitting on the moving pad, so
Oh.
yeah, you can't really just sit on stuff without looking. And my jacket.
You never know what will be under it. The entire house could be there.
Yes.
This is what I should have done in the first place right here.
Well, I'm gonna move in there so you can have this chair.
Oh, okay.
I am sure this is possible. I have video evidence.
I didn't want to just take your chair and be like, well, no, you have to find a place to sit.
No, you're fine. I'm probably gonna go to Allie's whenever, I don't know when though. So.
Okay. I'm just gonna get in the way here. Well, I guess I just won't get a chair then. Fucking guy I'm about to sit down, he just hops in the chair.
Can you hand me that plate?
Yeah, sure.
I forgot to move that.
Good stream.
Sorry.
I mean, this has been a shitty stream ever since I hit vent shaft
go.
anyway. It got slightly better when I got vent shaft, and then it got bad again. If I shoot this wall in just the right place, what if it just opens the wall?
I mean, 22% doesn't even get bad until vent shaft anyway, right? I don't remember that there's really any bad stuff in it.
The three things that make 22 bad compared to 23 are vent shaft, this, and Life Grove, and having to beat Ridley without
Life
boosting
Grove's
into
not
his
that
ass. It's not that bad if you know how to do it.
We did it yesterday.
No, we didn't.
Oh, right.
I looked through the floor. The floor! Okay, we're gonna give this exactly 5 more times. After the 5th one, no one more time bullshit. And assuming that I don't get it, I'm gonna make a randomized save and we're gonna do that.
Uno mas.
Here's 1.
Uno mas.
Here's 2.
Uno mas.
Here's 3.
You gotta actually try it.
I am trying.
Okay.
Here's 4.
Uno mas.
And here's number 5, and I'm gonna do 1 more with rodeo jump.
Uno mas.
Uno mas.
Okay.
Uno mas.
It's impossible.
That's impossible. This is impossible, Chimpus.
What do you mean merge with the floor?
I like hyperspeed lava boosting. Okay. Well, it's been fun, but I'm gonna go take a nap now, and then I'm gonna go call some hospitals.